going to show you how to make these delicious gluten-free baguettes. They're perfect with savory and sweet toppings. They're incredibly easy to make, and I'm going to show you exactly how to make them. Let's go.
First thing you need to do is put 350 milliliters of water into a large bowl. Add 7 grams of dried yeast and sprinkle just a little bit of sugar on the yeast to activate the yeast. Now, let this stand for about 10 minutes until the yeast is activated. Yeast is activating. Grab another bowl, and in that bowl we are going to mix all our dry ingredients. So first add 200 grams of gluten-free plain bread flour. Now I use a mix that's very similar to Dove's Farm white gluten-free bread mix. Then add 80 grams of buckwheat flour, 80 grams of rice flour, 20 grams of teff flour,
5 grams of salt,
and 20 grams of psyllium husk powder. Once you've got all this in the bowl, grab a whisk and gently mix this so that all the flours and the salt are blended in. Now next, if you want to, this is optional, you can add about 60 grams of seeds. Now I like these baguettes with seeds, so I'm adding 30 grams of golden flaxseed and 30 grams of sunflower seeds. And now I'm going to give this another little mix. Now grab the bowl with the water and yeast again, and as you can see there are little bubbles on the surface. This means that the yeast is activated. So now start by adding 20 grams of olive oil, and then add all your dry ingredients that you've got mixed in a bowl. Next, grab a spatula and give this all a thorough mix. Here you go. Your dough is ready. You now obviously need to let it rise, so place it in a warm and humid environment. Let it rise for about 1 to 2 hours. After the dough has risen a little, take it out, and we are now going to shape it into baguettes. To make baguettes, the easiest thing is if you have a baguette tray, just like this one. You can get them from Amazon. They are very affordable. There's a link in the description to one that I love. It's just going to allow you to have really nice baguettes. So grab the tray and also grab a sheet of non-stick baking paper. Now this is really important because just like with any gluten-free bread, it is going to stick. If you don't use non-stick baking paper, you might have a mess on your baguette tray, even though it's actually a non-stick baguette tray. Don't trust the non-stick properties when you are baking gluten-free bread. So grab the baguette tray, grab a non-stick baking paper, and just put it like this. You don't need to do anything much more with this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to scoop up bits of the dough just like this, and you're going to shape baguettes. Now, because there's quite a lot of psyllium husk, you can actually use your hands. It's not too sticky on your hands. If you find it is too sticky, just wet your hands a little bit, and that will make it a lot easier. It won't stick. Now, to shape your baguettes, now obviously the more dough you have, the trickier it is to make it all nice and even. But I just work the dough with my wet hands as much as I can, and I'm getting I'm not exactly getting a French baguette, am I? But I get a sort of long breadstick that looks like a baguette, and that tastes absolutely delicious. So just work your dough like this, then place it on your baguette tray, just like this. And repeat the operation with the rest of the dough. once they're ready, just take a serrated knife, plunge it in a little bit of water and make some incisions on the top of your baguettes. This is going to make them look really pretty, and it's also going to allow them to expand a little bit as they rise again. And now that is ready, you need to let those rise again. They're not going to rise massively, but you do need to let them rise. Otherwise, if you bake them right away like this, they're just going to be too dense, too compact, and we do not want that.
After about an hour, the baguettes have risen beautifully.
So now just put them in the oven at 200 degrees for about 45 minutes. So after 45 minutes, they are done and ready to be taken out. As usual, put them on the cooling rack and let them cool down completely before tasting them.
So there you go. When the baguettes have cooled down, you can cut them open. You'll see they're amazingly crispy on the outside and moist on the inside.
Okay, it is tasting time. Now look at this. I've got a lovely baguette and I've prepared two bits, one with a savory topping, one with a sweet topping. I've got tomato pesto on this one. I love that. And I've got quince jelly on the other one. Now, these baguettes are quite crispy on the outside and they're actually quite compact. But when you slice them open, they are really soft on the inside. And I can't wait to take a bite. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Just amazing. And I'll be having this next for my dessert. You know, as a celiac, bread is the thing that I miss most. Nice bread that has a nice crust and a lovely soft interior. I miss that so much. And these baguettes achieve exactly that for me. I love it. They're easy to make. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. I have a ton of other bread recipes. If you can't be bothered with shaping these into baguettes, having a baguette mold, etc., then just go and check this playlist there. I've got a ton of recipes of actual breads that you just cook in a cake tin. It's even easier. However, I hope you love this recipe. Let me know in the comments if you did. Let me know if you have any questions. If you want to support the channel, please hit like and subscribe. That's the free and easy way that you can help me grow this channel. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.